So here we are live. You're welcome to the School of Prosperity. Okay. All right. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. Like one of my students would say, depending on where you are watching from. This is the School of Prosperity, where we delve into different systems as it leads to making money, multiplying it, and managing it. So I want to say a big welcome to you tonight as we step into this topic that we've already started. We've been talking about the money ladder, and this is an opportunity to learn the different systems upon which wealth is built. Okay, so we are here. If you are joining us, if this is your first time of joining the School of Prosperity, kindly do us a favor by subscribing so that this platform can be made known to more people. More people can get to know and discover the value being shared here. So do well to subscribe to the School of Prosperity. Do well to share the link to your friends, to your family members, even to your enemies. All right. Tonight we'll be digging deep into something very important that we have been talking about for about 3 weeks now, and we're going to be continuing with this. We're going to be continuing with this. I believe you are ready. If you are just joining, drop your location, your name, where you are joining from. Want to meet you. This is your first time in the School of Prosperity. Do well to join. Do well to let us know where you are joining from. Let us know where you are joining from. Let's know where you are joining from. Okay. Are you ready for tonight? If you are ready, drop it on the chat box. Say, I am ready. I am ready. Drop your comment on the chat box and say, I am ready. Once again, this is Ekpili Kalu, and tonight we'll be digging deep into the money ladder. You know what a ladder is? A ladder is simply a stepping object to move upwards. All right. It could either be a wooden object, a metal object, aluminum object, depending on what it is made of. But the purpose of a ladder is to help you to climb. Is to help you to climb. So if you are here, oh, there's Royeza Hub official joining us all the way from Abeokuta. Thank you so much for joining. We have Swift Help Africa. This is one of the leading logistic companies joining us all the way from Osun State. We have Glitter, one of our very own staff and team member in First Tech here in Delta State. So I want to say a big thank you for joining. I'm happy to have you guys around. So before we proceed, I want us to do something very quick. All right. Pick up the link of this stream and share it on your WhatsApp groups, because what we are going to be sharing tonight is something that you can't afford to miss, and you don't want anybody that is close to you to miss the treasure we are going to be dishing out tonight. So share the link in your WhatsApp group, put it on your status, tell someone, I am in the School of Prosperity now, join. If you know what is good for your life, join. All right. Tell them to join. Tell them to join. I want the value we are giving out here to reach everyone, as much people as possible. Earlier today, we had an awesome time when I was talking to a small group of people about borderless living. Borderless living, how to live beyond your current physical environment. But that's not what we are focusing on tonight. You can just be expectant. That particular video will be dropped on this channel so you can have access to it. I taught for almost up to an hour. I was teaching on borderless living. So it's a video you can't also afford not to watch and learn from. But today, like I said, we are digging deep into the money ladder, which we've started already. We've defined what money is. If you have known me or you've been listening to me for some time, by now you will know that my simple definition of money is that money is value. Money is value. When you begin to see money as value, it will be very easy. Thank you so much, School Plus. School Plus, that's the platform owned by my own wife. All right. And thank you for joining. We are happy to have you here on this live stream. Just know that you are part of something very big that is happening. All right. You being here, everyone, you are part of something massive that is going to blow upon the face of the earth. So it's a privilege being here with you, and I'm happy to have you guys. So I might need to share my screen a bit as time goes on. I might need to share my screen a bit as we continue. Once it is time for that, you will see me sharing some things on my screen so that you can follow along as we go on. So once again, I want to say a big welcome to the School of Prosperity. Shout out to each and every one of you. And I'm happy you guys are here tonight to learn and for us to learn together and share knowledge together that will move us forward. All right. So this money ladder, we've been on it for about 3 weeks now. We've been talking about the different aspect of making money. We've talked about how to identify opportunities. We've talked about the fact that the phone that is in your hand, all right, the phone you have in your hand is a money bank. All right, there are people there in your contact that need the value that you have. Some of you are looking for money, but you are carrying money around. All right, but sometimes some of these things, someone just need to point our attention to them, and then it comes into our conscious mind, and then we are able to act upon them and begin to see results. If you followed me on Facebook recently, I think that was yesterday also, I shared a post, or was it today? I can't even remember. But I know I shared a post recently where I was talking about desire. I was talking about desire, and that the fact that a lot of people have a desire to do one or two things, but they are not experiencing the outcome of their desire because they are not acting. All right, and that was upon that short article that today's training in School of Prosperity will be executed on. So let me share my screen now. All right, I'm going to be sharing my screen, and I want you to follow me. I want you to follow me as we go on in this. All right. I want you to follow me as we go on in this. So. Okay. All right. So I know I've talked about how to scan for opportunities. I talked about that last week, and I said opportunities hide inside everyday conversation. And I told you about the 5 minutes contact scan. That means scan your contact. Just pick up your phone All right. Pick up your phone and then scan the contacts in your phone and ask yourself three questions. Number one, ask yourself, who among these people need what I have or what I have to offer? And then reach out to them. Write down any name where an answer comes to mind and reach out to them. Money will come in. So, and if not, if there is nobody in your contact, which most times is not possible, but let's say there's nobody in your contact, you can still step out of that space. All right. Then the fastest ways to start making money in Nigeria, I think I also mentioned that. If you have been following us, please go back. I don't want to go back to the things we've talked about already because the videos are here on this platform. And do well to subscribe to this channel so that you can always, and turn on your notifications so that you can always have a pop-up reminder of any new video that drop. You'll be one of the first persons to receive it. So turn on your notification and make sure you subscribe. So I have talked about all this. I talked about 10, started talking about 10 business models, talked about service-based businesses, talked about digital product. I talked about information business. I talked about trading, and I divided trading into two. There is trading the forex market, and there is trading of selling of products, goods and services. So I also talked about AI powered services, all right, for those who are tech inclined. Oh, great. Thank you so much. I can see Inyoma Jane. Inyoma Jane, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I'm happy to have you in the School of Prosperity today. So I talked about freelancing, all right, as a key part to making money from where you are. I talked about business center services, all right. Then I talked about local community services where you begin to interact with people living around your environment to give them services. Maybe you open a laundry or you offer higher buy and share kind of system for the ladies and all that. So there's quite a number of things I shared on that. Please go to the previous videos and you will get all these things. The reason why I'm taking my time to just mention one or two things again is that when I start on what we are doing today, you'll be able to flow along. We've also talked about how to create your first offer. I last week I taught on how to create offers so that you will not be rejected, all right? Offers that cannot be denied. And I talked about um, how to package yourself. And I think I want to take a little time to stress on this again, how to package yourself. A lot of people want to make money and yet they are not willing to package themselves in a way that the people that need the services are going to accept. Because you must be able to put yourself in the shoe of your potential buyer or potential customer, potential client before you step out to administer whatsoever it is that you have to offer. Are you getting this? So, in being able to do that, there is a way you must carry yourself in your dressing, in your outlook, in the way you speak. You must polish yourself to be able to enter some rooms and then be able to receive the attention of the people that might need your services. So I also taught last week on how to write a compelling offer. All right, I did that. And I gave us I gave us three other offer templates, three offer templates. I gave us three templates on how to make offers for different things. I gave us a template for service-based business. That was when I said something like, I help, you mention the person you help or the group of people you help get, you mention the result you help them generate in so time frame, and then for what price. So you do, I help so people to get so result in so time frame for so price. For example, let's say I'm a real estate agent. That's a service-based business, and I want to make an offer. I say, I help every potential tenant, that is who I help, find a suitable apartment, all right, within 2 weeks of your first search for so percentage of commission. And then I mentioned what I charge. That is an offer. So now that offer defines who you serve, how long it takes you to execute on your service, and what price are you are charging, and the results that you get for the people. Or you can even be more specific, and then you are an agent that deals with just luxury apartments. So you can say, I help people who are looking for luxurious apartments to get a befitting one within so time frame for so price or so percentage of commission. So depending, and I also give a template for those who have digital products. All right, so you can say something like, you name the product, get so product, um, the exact tool or system that will help you achieve this result for so price. If you make offers like that, you are targeting that offer. And at the same time, the reason why you have to put price in your offer is so that you'll be able to sieve out people that cannot pay you at that level. Because if you just say, I do offer so thing without mentioning your price, most times you will attract a lot of, in quote, let me call it junk clients. Junk client. They are junk client because they can't afford to pay you when you now start talking price. So when you mention price, the people that will reach out to you will actually be people that know that they can afford to pay you, and that's why they are reaching out to you. Are you getting this? So that is it. So I gave that second template, and I also gave another template for local community services or businesses that you might want to launch. I did all that. So please kindly go back to the previous videos and and get an insight into the things that we have done already. But today, we're going to be looking at getting your first paying customer. And I'm going to be showing you 10 channels, real scripts, and zero guesswork. If you get that, type it on the chat box. Type it. I'm showing you 10 channels, real scripts, and zero guesswork for getting your first paying customer. All right. We're talking about how to make money now. That's what we're talking about. And you cannot make money without getting people that will patronize you. All right. So I'm showing you the exact blueprint that I use, that I engage to be able to do some of the things that we are doing over here. So now get ready, get your writing pad. Let's flow together. All right. I said drop it on the chat box. If you heard what I said, drop it on the chat box. I'm giving you 10 channels. I hope we'll be able to finish up with the 10. But wherever we cover, we'll continue next Friday. But I want to give you 10 channels, real script, and zero guesswork on how to get your first or your group of first paying customers. All right. That's what we are doing today. And so I'm going to be sharing my screen now. I want to share my screen. Let me see the possibility of that. So that's, let me see the possibility of sharing my screen. I would love to share my screen so that you can get a good hand on what I'm saying. I want to share window. I want to share this, okay. Okay, I'll share this. I want to share this. This is what I want to share. Okay. Okay. I believe you can see the screen. I believe you can see it. It's looking small. I'm not sure if that's the feedback you're also getting, but to me, it's looking a bit little. Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, say yes on the chat box. Say yes, 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 yes. If you can see my screen, say yes. Okay. School Plus says yes. I can see your screen. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. So let's do this. Let me magnify it a bit. So this is the one I wanted us to even be seen. Let me get into it. Let me get into it. Sorry, I need to get you in on the exact one I want it to be seen. So, okay. All right. All right. I believe this should be better now. Having two different. Okay. Please bear with me. Having a little technical itch here. Just see. Okay. Open it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we are good now. We are good. You can see my screen now better. I'm going to be sharing it now so you can see it better. You can see it better. Okay. All right. I believe you can see this better now. Okay. Can you see this better now? Okay. All right. Can you see this better? The number one here, it says cold calling. Cold calling. I'm talking about proven channels on how to get in your very first set of clients. All right. So the first one here says cold calling or cold messaging. And this is a word that you must have heard before. You must have heard cold calling. It simply means reaching out to, let me use the word strangers, reaching out to people that you are meeting for the very first time. All right. That's what it means when we say cold calling. All right. Reaching out to people that you are just meeting for the very first time. People that you're just meeting for the very first time. You are reaching out to them. That is cold calling. All right. Or cold messaging. Direct, respectful outreach to strangers who fit your buyer. When you pick up your phone, you can do a cold DM, a call, a message, just to reach out to someone whom you believe might have the potential to get what you need. Recently, I was going through a training on sales also, and there was something that the facilitator mentioned. He said for him, he assumes that every person he sees, all right, has the potential to make purchase from him until otherwise proven wrong after he has attempted. So he doesn't give room to say that this person doesn't look like as if he can buy from me. Because sometimes the person might be a gate man or a low level person that you are seeing, but that is the connection you need to meet the person that will now buy in millions. So you have to see everyone as a potential candidate, a potential client for what you have to offer. Are you getting this? So cold messaging, cold calling is a key way, is a key channel to accessing your very first client. And there is what is called the law of average. The law of average is simply the fact that for you to get one person, you have to reach out to certain number of persons. On the very least of it, for you to get a response from one person, you might need to reach out to 10 persons. And you can do the multiple of that for two persons, for three, for four, for five. So This is the consciousness of someone that really want to make money. You can't say, I have opened my shop, people are not coming. How many people have you reached out to? There is this traditional way of just putting out your goods, and you some people even do it. They don't have a physical shop, but they have a WhatsApp status. They will just post something on their WhatsApp status, and in their mind they are thinking that people will start calling them and sending them money because they just posted something on their WhatsApp. It doesn't work that way. So you have to be persistent. You have to keep pushing for it, messaging, calling. See, you are going to receive rejection. Let me forewarn you now. Some people will say, stop calling me. Why exactly are you calling me? Some people will abuse you. Some people will say all sorts of things. But you have to develop what is called a thick skin if you want to be wealthy. If you heard what I said, type it on the chat box. Say, I am developing a thick skin. Say it. Type it on the chat box now. Say, I am developing a thick skin. Don't chicken out easily. Don't chicken out easily. Don't be part of those that a little thing, you're already gone. Hmm? Don't chicken out easily. Are you with me? Yes, I am developing a thick skin. I can see Sami Tech Chef is there. Yes. Sweet Herb is saying, I'm developing a thick skin. Don't give up easily. Don't give up easily. You can remember the person that founded the light bulb. How many times did he try before getting the job done? Don't give up easily. Nobody has ever achieved a level of success in anything that got it right the very first time. If anybody tells you that, the person is a liar from the pit of hell. There is always iterations, it's part of it. Failure is part of the process of getting it done. Failure is part of your success. Failure is not an end in itself. Failure is a process. So when people abuse you, when they say, get out, we don't want to hear you, stop calling me, and all that, it simply gives you one message. Number one, it is either you need to go and correct your approach, or that person is not your client. It is either you correct the approach, you look at it, analyze it. If your approach is right, then the person is not your client, is not qualified to have your value, is not qualified to partake of the value that you are proffering as at that time. Maybe in the nearest future, he might become qualified, but as at that moment, the person is not qualified, especially if your methodology and your pathway of execution is right. So the second one here is WhatsApp strategy. Use your status as a money-making machine. Post daily, every day. If you have been following me, you see I make posts on my status every day about my business or about things related to my business. So you have to be consistent, not one day on, one day off. You wake up in the morning, instead of going to watch one comedy, watch one thing, be laughing away destiny, enter your status and post about what you do there. This is the WhatsApp strategy. I'm showing you how to land your very first set of clients. I told you I'm going to show you practical things, not theory. Proven channels. The second one is the Facebook strategy. The third one is the Facebook strategy. Here, you enter into different groups that you know have the potential to partake of the value that you have. And sometimes you might need to contribute to whatsoever conversation is going there that is in line with your values. Participate in their conversation, make your post there, drop your flyer. And this is how you begin to connect with potential clients. The fourth one is church. Church strategy for those who are Christians here. And if you are not a Christian and you're joining us, you're also welcome. Mosque. Your mosque is also a place. Your school. Anywhere you find a group of people, this is this strategy. Church. Announcement, small groups, one-on-one conversation after service. Some of you just go to church. You are attending a church of 500, 1,000. None of them has ever bought from you. None of your church members has patronized your business. You are not making use of the resources you have. Your church is a resource. That's what I'm saying in essence. Your church is part of your customer base. Your church is part of your customer base. I'm opening your eyes to see the opportunities you have been missing. The school strategy, that's the fifth one. The school strategy. Your class group, your hostel notice board, your department pages. If you are a student on campus, these are different platforms upon which you can showcase what value you have to offer. Are we getting this? If you are learning something, drop it on the chat box. I'm getting it. I want to be sure you are hearing me. Your neighborhood is another one. That's the sixth channel. Your neighborhood, your estate group. You belong to an estate. You are living in a neighborhood. People don't even know what you do for a living. Are you sure you really want to make money? You are living in a place and people don't know around your neighborhood. They don't know what you do. They don't know the value that you carry. They don't know what you are offering. That is not good. That's not good at all. Your neighborhood, they should know. Your estate groups, your gatekeepers, local shop owners around your neighborhood should know that Mr. A offers this value in this community. Are you getting this? Another channel is referral strategy. If you have ever served anyone and the person is satisfied, then that is a potential 10 other persons. If you've ever served someone with your product, with your goods, with your services, you've ever rendered any service to someone and you got paid by that person is a potential 10 other clients. So you have to leverage on that relationship and then use the referral module for those people to bring in more people to your business. Are we getting this? Networking strategy is the 8th point, is the 8th channel. Networking strategy. When you attend events, some of you go for an event, you just sit down there, learn, write, fill your jotter with things that you never practice, and then you leave. You will never connect with anybody. Some of you even open your mouth to say, I'm the shy type. I'm so shy. I cannot talk to people. I don't know how to act. Go and learn it. Anything you open your mouth and say you don't know how to, it means it can be learned. Did you just hear what I said? Whatsoever you open your mouth and say, I don't know how to, once you can mention I don't know how to, it means it can be learned. That means there is how to that can be learned. And you are not exempted from learning it. You can learn it. So you network with people. You don't know how to connect with people. You network with them. To this effect, there is a book. Who is the author of this book again now? I think it's Dale Carnegie. How to Make Friends and Influence People. How to Make Friends and Influence People. I think it's Dale Carnegie. All right, go and look for that book and read it. and begin to practice what is inside it. It will help you to network, it will help you to connect with people. Yesterday, I still stepped out to go and connect with a potential partner that I want in my business. You have to learn to connect. Are you getting this? Word of mouth. This is another one. Word of mouth. Deliver so well that customers talk about you unprompted. Deliver. If you say you are rendering a service and you give somebody time, maybe you are a tailor here, and you say, come back in 3 days and collect your clothes. Let it not become 1 month. And stop giving useless excuses. They took light. The NEPA did not do this one. Find a way around it. Go and borrow a gen, rent a gen, fuel it, meet your target so that you can be able to have enough credibility before your customers and they will be the ones sharing your news around and then clients will keep flowing. Are you getting it? That's the ninth channel. Word of mouth, where people begin to talk about the awesome services that you've been rendering. This is how to make money. There is no fast praying. Some of you go to mountain, you are praying, God, give me money. God will never give you that money. I said he will never give you the money. Just step out and do the needful. Or some people, they are so vague in their thinking. They are thinking, oh, maybe I will just be walking in the street one day. I will just see one Ghana must go. You will soon go. You will soon go with Ghana must go. Do the needful. The 10th one is AI assisted prospecting. I call it AI assisted prospecting. We are in the AI age. We are in artificial intelligence. It's taking over a whole lot of things in the space. And thank God we run a tech academy where we train people on different digital skills. So if you don't know how to use AI, this is your best time to connect with First Tech. We can teach you online. We can connect with you from wherever you are in the world and teach you and train you on different digital skills. So First Tech is here to serve you as it relates to this aspect. So AI assisted prospecting. Use ChatGPT to draft outreach lists and personalize messages fast. You know, there was something that happened when I was in Asaba, when I started my business over here. There was a day it just came to my mind. And then I asked ChatGPT, I said, give me the list of all phone numbers and email of schools, primary and secondary schools that are located in Asaba Delta State. Do you know that my page was filled with data? I had to start, so I did not have to go moving around, stressing myself to go from one school to another. I just took those contacts. I started calling and reaching out to the schools. We are into tech. We train children on digital skills. Can we come and partner with your school? I started just from the comfort of my room. I had access to enough data to get the job done. So you can use AI to your advantage. Some of us, we are not aware of this. If you are getting value, type it in. Say, I'm getting value. Type it on the chat box. Say, I am getting value. I am getting value. Type on the chat bar. I want to see your charts. Say, I am getting value. Good. School Plus says, I'm getting value. Oh, I'm seeing Joy Godfrey. Joy Godfrey, R for Y. Thank you for joining. If you are just joining the School of Prosperity for the very first time, I want to say a big welcome to you, but I want you to share the link to others, share it to your friends. This is a place where value is being communicated to us for free every Friday, like this. 8 p.m. West African time, every Friday, we come here and we share value that you have to pay for to get in some quarters. But we are giving it out for free here. And I'm sorry to say it might not continue being free, but just keep enjoying it as the time goes for now. All right. So, sample conversation. What are the sample conversation? These are, I told you I will give you the channels and I will give you real life scripts. So, this is a sample conversation for cold WhatsApp outreach. For example, look at this opening. Say, hi, you mention your name. Hope you are well. If you know the person's name, hi, you name the person. Hope you are well. I notice you, then you give a specific detail of the challenge or whatsoever it is. And I am about needing help with this. So it depends on what your services are. For me now, we have a tech and digital academy. I can make an offer or contact someone and say, hello, this is First Tech. We are into tech and digital skills training. We partner with you to bring about the digital success story of your child. If I'm speaking to a parent, or maybe one other of our business, laundry, there are different things. So, but this is a template. You can copy it down and then draft it to suit your own business. So, what's the offer? I currently dash. Then you package the offer. Remember, if you go back to the section before, you understand how to make an offer. I have thought about that. So, go back to the previous videos and you will get that offer, how to make an offer that is irresistible. All right. Then softly close. Would it help if I sent you a quick sample of then? And this close is very, very important. A lot of you want to make money from your potential client, but you don't want them to actually have a taste of the value that you have to offer. That is very wrong. You have to make yourself valuable to people before you demand that they put their hand in their pocket and give you money. Let them know your value first, especially if you are just starting and you have not built a lot of track record that people already know that, okay, this guy delivers on this. Give tasting. Most of you go to the suya joint. As you are coming like this, the guy is already stretching out a piece of meat to you. Why do you think he's doing that? Because that's a hook. Once you eat that one, you are hooked in. You have to bring out the money and buy more. So, what aspect of your service or your product or what you do can be the hook, can be the tasting that you give to those who are going to be patronizing you? What aspect of that can do that job? Find it out and begin to offer it. Handling how much? This is a question that you cannot but meet in the process of meeting your first customers. Handling how much? When people say how much, and another thing, some people say, let me think about it. How do you handle it? How do you handle when people say how much? How do you handle it when people say, let me think about it? When asked price, state it confidently once without over explaining. Some of you are afraid to collect money from your clients. People ask you, how much are you selling this? You say, I'm selling it for 50,000. But the 50,000 is because we are doing this, is because the place we used to get the product is far away. So that's it. You don't need to be explaining anything to anybody. It the price is 50,000. That's the basic. And then we have other prices ranging above that. You can mention that. So the person knows that, okay, 50,000 is even small. There are other bigger prices. This is human psychology. You are working on the mind of your buyer or your potential clients. When they say, when they hesitate, don't put no pressure. When you are ready, just message me. For example, if somebody hesitates, you've given the price, the person is hesitating, don't pressurize him. Just tell the person, when you are ready, just message me. We are here. Some parents, I've told them, we are here, we are here, we are spreading like Wi-Fi. A time is going to come, the courses we are giving you for 50,000 now, if you don't have 200,000, you cannot come in. A time is coming for that. Are you getting this? The time is going to come where what you are getting a certain price is going to be higher. It's going to be higher. Are you getting this? This is how you handle these things. This is how you handle it. Are you getting this? So, in handling how much, I've shown you how to handle that. When someone say, let me think about it, just tell them no pressure. When you are ready, just message me. I'll hold your spot till then. Then you give a specific day. I'll hold your spot till maybe like a week time. If you didn't show up, we'll give it out to someone else. Never chase desperately. One respectful follow-up after 2 to 3 days is enough. Desperation repels buyers. Calm confidence attracts them. When people know that you are desperate, you just want them to get this thing by all means, they will be running away from you. You will give them time, then you go again. You give them some time, then you go again. There is a woman that I have been reaching out to. This morning, she had to call me by herself and began to explain to me the reason why she won't be patronizing us at this time. That is it. So keep your value, keep your worth. So let's look at this workshop. Everything gets done in the room right now. This is practical we are going to do right now. Are you ready for the practical? We are soon closing, but let's do this. Are you ready for the practical? I want to see your response. Are you ready to do some practical things now? Are you ready for the practical? I want to see your chat. Type on the chat box if you are ready for the practical. Let me hear. Let me know you're ready. Let me know you are ready. So 5 actions. We are going to do this live before you leave. You are going to act now. Some of you are going to get your first customers tonight or another customer. Maybe you've been getting them already, but you're going to get more now. This is practical, practical, practical. No bluffing. What is the skill you have chosen? You know what value you have to offer. All right, we've dealt about with this in section 6 of this training. We've already talked about how to pick up a skill that will work for you. So I believe by now you already know the value that you have to offer. And if you don't, please go back to the previous videos and watch them, and then it will help you to align properly. Then number 2, choose one specific target customer you can reach this. What's the time now? I think this should be about what time? Okay, this is about 9:11. All right, it's not too late. This is 9:11. So do a code DM. Do a code DM right now. Look at your contact and send somebody a message that I have this value to offer. I do this. Send somebody a message now. At least one person from your contacts. Then open your ChatGPT. ChatGPT can help you with this. Open your ChatGPT and craft an offer. So this is how you are going to do it. You open your ChatGPT, then you state on the chat of ChatGPT, you tell it, this is this, and these are the values that I offer, or this is what my business is about. I need you to craft a short, irresistible offer that will help any potential buyer lay a demand for the service or the product that I have to offer. Write it that way. You can play, you can do a repeat, go back and listen again what I said, and type it in your ChatGPT right now. It's going to create a stunning offer for you that you can post to your contacts. Thank you so much, Royexa Hub officials. Thank you, Joy Godfrey, R for Y. Thank you. All right. Are we doing the practical? Are we engaging? Then number 4, identify 20 real prospects from your phone contact or social media. Identify 20 real prospects. A prospect is a potential buyer. A prospect is a potential customer, a potential client for whatsoever it is that you have to offer. So get 20 real, write their name, list them out that I know that this person might need this thing that I'm doing. Write it out. The contact already in your phone. Just bring out 20 of them, and then you are going to send them that offer that you made with ChatGPT. Send the offer to them. Okay? And number 5, prepare one sales message ready to send. Remember, you've made an offer, then sales message is where you're not talking about the price and everything that you want to, based on the particular business that you are doing. All right? So share and sharpen. So now you are going to make a commitment. All right? If you are in the elite group, all right, School of Prosperity has a WhatsApp elite group. And if you are not in that group, all right, contact Sami Tech Chef. If you go through this chat box, you will see Sami Tech Chef. All right, contact him. He's going to add you to the WhatsApp group. Now, in the WhatsApp group this month, we are going to be pairing us. All right. We are going to be pairing us for accountability because we don't just want you to be listening to these things and then not act on it. So you're going to be having someone you'll be accountable to. That you're going to be sharing what you want to do with, and then the person will push you and remind you until you get it done so that you guys can be helping one another. I can't take everyone one on one. I am taking some people one on one, but I can't take everybody one on one. So, and for that reason, we can still harmonize this community by helping each other, by peering. So, have someone that you are accountable to. But this can be made possible when you connect with us on the WhatsApp group so that from there we can link you up with someone that could be your accountability partner. Because I've come to understand that in financial growth, you need people. Nobody grows financially running alone. You need collaborations, partnership. That is one of the keys to growing wealth or growing financially. So join the WhatsApp group if you're not yet there and be active. All right. Then another thing you need to do is to share this knowledge with someone. And you can share it in two ways. Share the link of this video to your friends, to your family members, and at the same time, get someone who you know is lower than you, who is like a mentee to you, and communicate this value to that person. By doing that, you are strengthening the awareness and this knowledge. You are compounding it in yourself. Share it with someone. Are you getting this? So we are going to stop here, and then by next week Friday we are going to be engaging on what I call the 7-day money challenge. The 7-day money challenge. So don't miss next week. Don't miss Friday. We are going to be engaging in a challenge. There is going to be prizes to be won. And not just that you're going to win a prize, but if it's going to your life is going to change your life. It's going to change your attitude to your business if you participate in this challenge. So get ready. Once again, I want to say a very big thank you for joining the School of Prosperity tonight. This is SOP, School of Prosperity, anchored by Ekpele Kalu. And I'm so glad to have everyone here. And I want you to understand that we are building something that you are a part of. And being a part of this community means that you are very important to us. And therefore, you owe us a responsibility of making sure that this community grows by sharing the content that we are sharing here, giving it out to your friends, your family members, your groups, the WhatsApp groups you belong to, and also living out the reality of what you are learning here and not just be a hearer, but a doer of that which you are hearing. Because this is what will make what we are doing here effective. When we begin to hear testimonies of the exploit that you are doing in your own space with the knowledge that you are accessing through this platform. So once again, I want you to go right now and follow us on our different social media handles. All right. Go to TikTok, follow us at SOP underscore stay up. At SOP underscore stay up. Follow us there. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can always receive every new video that we drop. Thank you so much for joining in the School of Prosperity tonight. God bless you. Before you leave, drop a comment of what really blessed you tonight, what you got, and what you will begin to act upon. As we close, drop a chat, drop something on the chat box. Tell us what you are going home with today. God bless you. Have a wonderful night rest. This is the School of Prosperity, where we teach you how to make money, how to manage it, and how to multiply it, and how to build businesses that scale beyond your generation. Thank you.